Arcadian Vanguard presents the Wrestling News in your daily wrestling newscast for Monday, November 6th, 2023. Good morning, I'm Mike Sempervive. We begin today with more details on the story we close Sunday's newscast with. The All Japan Pro Wrestling Triple Crown changed hands yesterday in Sapporo, Japan, with Katsuhiko Nakajima capturing the prize from Yuma Aoyagi during the evening portion of Day 6 of All Japan's Giant Series 2023. Nakajima won the title in 24 minutes and 16 seconds, becoming the 71st Triple Crown champion and ending Aoyagi's reign at 126 days. Established in 1989, the Triple Crown title combines All Japan's traditional three major titles, the PWF World Championship, the NWA United National Championship, and the NWA International Heavyweight Championship. It was first held by Jumbo Tsuruta and has been held by such wrestlers as Genshiro Tenryu, Terry Gordy, Stan Hansen, Mitsuharu Misawa, Steve Williams, Toshiaki Kawada, Kenta Kobashi, Vader, Keiji Muto, and Shinya Hashimoto. It's also been announced that Nakajima will defend his newly won Triple Crown against former champion and tag team partner Kento Miyahara on December 31st. During the daytime portion of yesterday's show, the Voodoo Murderers team of Jun and Rei Saito retained the All Japan World Tag Team title against Hokuto Omori and Minoru Suzuki, and El Lindaman successfully defended the All Japan World Junior Heavyweight title against Jonathan Gresham. The Dragon Gate promotion also ran Sunday inside Osaka's Edion Arena and featured 4 title matches during their show titled The Gate of Destiny. In the main event, Madoka Kakuta retained the Open the Dream Gate title by turning back the challenge of Big Boss Shimizu in 25 minutes and 35 seconds. In the only title change on the show, Dragon Dia and Yuki Yoshioka won the Open the Twin Gate Tag Team titles by defeating Susumu Mochizuki and Yasushi Kanda. Dragon Kid, Punch Tominaga, and Yamato held on to their Open the Triangle Gate Trios titles, topping Don Fujii, Takashi Yoshida, and the Bodyguard, and Ishin defeated Ryoya Tanaka to retain the Open the Brave Gate title. Stardom's Goddess Tag League also continued yesterday, with Day 7 taking place at the Yushiku Sports Park Gymnasium in Yushiku, Japan. In the Red Stars block, winners on Sunday were the teams of Julian Thekla and Natsuko Tora and Momo Watanabe. There was only one matchup in the Blue Stars block, and that was won by Ami Sorhei and Lady C. Suzu Suzuki and Mei Sierra currently lead the Red Stars block with 7 points, while Mayu Iwatani and Hanan lead the Blue Stars block with 8 points. Taking a look across the Atlantic, the Rev Pro promotion held their Live in London 79 show inside 229, the venue in London, on Sunday and featured 2 title tilts. Connor Mills held on to the Rev Pro Undisputed British Cruiserweight title, defeating Shaw Samuels, and Michael Oku retained the Undisputed British Heavyweight title for the 4th time by putting down the challenge of Luke Jacobs in 30 minutes and 2 seconds. And finally, WWE came to Springfield, Massachusetts last night with a Super Show live event. In the main event, Gunther retained his Intercontinental title against Ricochet and Shinsuke Nakamura in a triple threat match. DIY, the team of Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, scored their 3rd victory since reuniting on last Monday's Raw, defeating Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci. Ivar, the Viking Raiders, had his 5th consecutive singles match since losing his tag team partner Eric to injury, falling in defeat to Kofi Kingston of the New Day in a Viking Rules match. In other results, Becky Lynch beat Natalya, Butch defeated Karrion Kross, Omos pinned Akira Tozawa, and the LWO topped the Street Profits. And before we leave you today, we'd like to remind you that however you consume your content, you can find the wrestling news 24 hours a day and 7 days a week across social media. On Twitter, follow us at Wrestling News AV. Our Facebook page is also Wrestling News AV. The Wrestling News can also be found on the Arcadian Vanguard YouTube page. And for those who utilize Amazon Echo devices, just tell Alexa to play the Wrestling News podcast. And remember to make sure you add podcast at the end. Once again, for daily updates, breaking news, and more, follow the Wrestling News across social media. And that's the news for today. If anything happens, we will be here to tell you about it. No clickbait, no paywall, just the Wrestling News. The Wrestling News is a division of Arcadian Vanguard, and the Wrestling Newscast is a production of the Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network.